What do you like about winter? That feeling of a blizzard coming, the smell. The first sign of snow falling. Cuddled and cozy in my apartment with a bottle of whiskey and a few frozen pizzas and unlimited books and movies. Knowing that I could be trapped inside for a few days, drunk, interrupted only by walks around my city, bundled up, having a cigarette. Snow falling at night and the orange hue of the street lamps above, buzzed, watching the city crawl forward. It's all very romantic to me. I get nostalgic during the winter. There was a few years I worked overnights at a diner. I am always taken back to that time in winter for some reason. Cold winter mornings always remind me of the end of my shift. I had great regulars, it was easy going and was honestly some of the best years in my 20s. Every once in a while, if I want to make those core memories illuminate, if it's early morning in winter and I'm in my car, I'll put on Kenna's new Sacred Cow album. It was my jam at the time and really puts me back. Going for a walk when there's a blue sky and sunshine but the air is crisp and cool. Coming home to chill in front of the fire with a good book or TV show and a cup of tea, hot chocolate or hot whiskey. Being able to wear cozy clothes. The first few hours or so after it snows, when everything seems quieter and it hasn't gotten all dirty or disturbed. Christmas lights. I lived in CO for 7 years, and waking up in the AM when everything has been covered by a light dusting of snow. Everything looks so beautiful. The snow deadens sound so it's so quiet. All the pollution has been pulled out of the air so it smells so fresh and clean and crisp. Crisp because all the moisture in your nostrils instantly freezes when you inhale. Our city is ill-equipped to deal with snow. So I love that first big snowfall that shuts down the entire city. It's only me and dog walkers out there and it's so quiet and tranquil. Sometimes that quiet can last for days because our limited fleet of plow trucks can't get out to our neighborhood for a while, if at all, because all the freaking bugs die. You can go out at dusk without being mosquito bait. You can leave your door open for a few minutes without having flies coming in. And seriously, watching big fat snowflakes come down is awesome. Not so awesome to drive in, but nice if you're sitting by a window in front of the fire. The cozy and warm clothes that I get to wear. The season of gift giving, 3 of my favorite holidays back to back: Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. On top of that, I love the feeling when you're going to bed and it's literally blizzard outside. There is something incredibly ethereal when that happens. Christmas. If you take the Christ out of Christmas, you just celebrate Christmas. No church. Good movies, good food, doing good things for other people. That's what Christmas means to me, and you don't need religion for any of that. I also like the clothes. I am a big fan of any kind of boot. And scarves are fun. The cold, snowboarding, ice skating, driving in snow, dining with the view of snow outside, Christmas, how the lights reflect on snowflakes while it's snowing, outdoor events, seasonal events, Black Friday, Boxing Day, soup, hot beverages, how my breath fogs up when I do the oh-oh sound. The cold. I love the chill in the air. I love homemade soup cooked all day on the stove. I love the quiet of watching snow fall in the middle of the night and the crispness of the untouched white landscape in the early mornings. 1. Less sun. I loathe the sun. 2. The cool weather. You can always bundle up when it's chilly. You can only strip so much when it's hot. 3. Random mandatory federal holidays sprinkled throughout November, December, and January. The smell. The night sky turning super orange when it's snowing. Yes, I live in a city. The short cozy days. What's kinda silly about it is that I look forward for summer and winter, and look forward for winter and summer. I think my favorite thing other than no insects is the light that the snow reflects from the moon or the sun. It just lightens up the area. It's incredibly beautiful and calming after the initial snowfall. The cold oxygen-rich air, snow and ice, the peace and silence that the snow creates. The almost round-the-clock darkness. I love the fact that Sweden has 4 seasons, but winter is my favorite one. You ever live somewhere and you wake up to nice, unspoiled blanket of snow? It's just so quiet and peaceful, like being taken away to a new world. I enjoy the kind of tranquility winter can bring. The crisp smell of the cold, the dew on the grass, being able to see your breath, purple skies in the evening. It's cold even when the sun's out, a stiff drink by the fireside, fluffy blankets. Absolutely nothing. I dream of living somewhere where palm trees are native and you forget what time of the year it is because the weather is always warm and balmy. Comfort at home. It is not too hot at home, so you use blankets and hot chocolate and movies to warm yourself, which is something I can only enjoy like that in the winter. It gets darker earlier. It's cold. It rains. It snows. All the bugs hibernate. People dress nicer in the winter. At least the civilized ones. Snow looks cool, I like wearing jackets, besides that there are a lot of downsides to winter, like having difficulties with transportation being cold. Not the cold nights of -9 wind chill in the polar vortex. Or 6-8 inches of snow. I like the long nights. When it's dark at 4:30 in the afternoon. Comfort food that isn't possible in summer. Who wants the oven on, or a saucepan of stew and dumplings simmering away in stifling summer heat? Snow is beautiful. The sky at sunrise and sunset is amazing. It feels like a time of rest when there is always a good excuse to do less. The winter before and after sunrise, I usually wake up at 4 AM and I go outside and drink coffee only to watch the snow fall from the sky. I love those nights where there's a nice steady snow coming down, and it's dead quiet. It's very calming. Plus, it's hockey season. I love wrapping myself in a blanket like a tortilla while my window is wide open and it's 2 degrees Celsius outside, now inside. Snowy, cozy Christmas. Ice hockey. But TBH, I'd prefer a permanent summer nowadays. Would make life much more convenient. Less PPL on the streets, no smelly armpits and stuff, no direct sun. Rain, snow, fog, cold, ice. All around it's quiet, it's cozy. There's nothing like snuggling up on the couch with a warm blanket and a good book on a cold winter day. Snow falling and Christmas lighting and Advent markets and the smell of them. It is so magical. Makes me so happy. The silence when you go outside, and all you hear is the occasional wind and the stillness of the air. My birthday, Christmas, the snow, the nostalgia, holiday vibes, everything. I love autumn too. When it's cold you can get warmer. When it's hot it's almost impossible to cool down. When it's cold you can get warmer, when it's hot it's almost impossible to cool down. Christmas on the way, everyone's mood, shops etc. looks forward to the festive times. Cozy dinners, walks in frosty air, cuddling up by the fire, Christmas lights. Streets become quieter and I eat more comfort foods to cope with the weather. That I can sit outside drinking coffee in the cold. It is a great feeling. The sky, especially the stars, it's fun to do astrophotography occasionally. Goddamn nothing except maybe the smell scene of a wood-burning fireplace. I hate it. I am the type of person I easily get cold, especially my feet. I like how the night sky looks lit up due to the snow reflecting light. Only people who don't go out in the winter says it's better than summer. I like the look of snow on trees and going on a walk while it's snowing. The smell of burnt wood from fireplaces and the smell of winter air. Going to a warmer area of the world for a week or 2 at a time. Upside down face, upside down face. Driving in a warm car while it's dark, cold, and snowy outside. I save money on electricity bills because I no longer need AC. All insects fucking die. Or are at least nowhere to be seen. Snow, but my country hardly gets it during the winter. Getting an excuse to wear fuzzy warm clothes all the time. It's the lesser of 2 evils. Both extremes are no good. I find snowy scenes romantic to look at. From indoors,